Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing like part 4 or 5 of free AE inspired transitions on alight motion. So let's just do it, I guess. So the first one is going to be like a spin squishy thing. It's going to be like a squishy spin. I don't really know how to explain it. So first what you're going to want to do is go ahead and mirror your picture. We should know how to do this by now. Just go on to distortion and warp, add tiles, and then hit mirror. And I'm just going to copy that effect and put it on my other picture just so I don't have to do it again. So now we're just going to go into the spin part. You're going to go ahead and hit this little like square with the arrows around it. At the very beginning of your photo, add 2 keyframes, and at the very end of your photo, add another one. And turn it to -90 for iOS and +90 for Android. Hit this graph and make sure you're in between the keyframes in order for the graph to move. And then hit this graph right here and then pull this down and pull this the other way, like that. So it looks like that. And then do all that again, except make it the opposite amount. Make it I'm stupid, wait. Make it -90 for iOS and +90. You get it, okay? Just do whatever it says on your phone. So once again, add another keyframe at the beginning and at the end. And then make this -90. Then copy my graph or whatever, and now you just have a simple spin. I really hope alight motion isn't going to be laggy right now. So then just go ahead and go on to distortion and warp again, but find the effect squeeze. And then once again add 2 keyframes at the beginning and end, but on the second keyframe set it to like the most it can be, because you're going to want a lot of like squeeze on this, if that makes sense. And literally so many people have been calling me the CEO of If That Makes Sense, and honestly I'm okay with it. And a lot of you guys have been checking up on me because I'm not filming at 3 a.m. anymore. I know, I've made a change. I'm trying to sleep better these days, so yeah. Now just go ahead and copy my graph that I'm doing. Let's see what it looks like that so far. So then go ahead, add squeeze again, and then make it -2.00 now. If you want to do less, you can do less. I just like to do a lot more just so you can really see it, because sometimes it might be a little too subtle and you can't really tell that there's a squish in there. So yeah, this is the ending result, and you can add in motion blur or whatever you want to smooth it out. This transition will be a side pull. So what you're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and, wow, I'm going to be the CEO of Go Ahead now. Great. You're going to find pinch and bulge and the distortion and warp category. Literally, where is it right now? There it is. Okay. So go ahead and just set the strength to 0 for now. Actually, keep it at -1. Because you're going to want to like see where you're going and stuff. You can do this on the right or the left side. I'm choosing to do it on the right side just because that's how I did it before. So yeah, just go ahead and copy my settings. So the X will be 389 and the Y will be -317. And then you can do this on both sides, but that's like a double pinch, and I've already done that, and this is going to be like a side pull. So go ahead and set your strength to 0 now. Add 1 keyframe at the beginning and 1 at the end. And on the second one, make it -1.00. Copy my graph and move your keyframe if you need to. I didn't put it in the right place. And what I do is I make the radius like an insane amount so it really looks like it's pulling. So right now it looks like this, like it's pulling the side. Like that. Oh my god, and alight motion is going to be laggy. That's fun. Okay. Go ahead and do that again. Put it in the same place it was at before. I think it was at like 389 and 317 or something. 389 and like... Uh-oh, wrong way. Like that. Okay. Now what you're going to want to do is set the strength to 1.00 positive. Add a keyframe and add a second keyframe at the end. And on the second keyframe, turn the strength to 0. Copy my graph and make it the same radius as you did before, around the same number that it was before. just so you can get that same like effect like that. And that's how you do a side pull. And of course it wants to be laggy, so it looks like that. Next transition is going to be a radial wipe again, but it's like a multicolored one this time, so it's gonna look a lot cooler. And yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is go ahead and make sure you have tiles on and everything, and then just do a simple spin transition, like add your 2 keyframes and set it to whatever you want. Copy my graph. I don't really think I need to explain it because I just did, so let me just make this real quick. And if you hear any background noise, like a loud noise, it's my air conditioner because it's so hot where I live right now. So yeah. Okay. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and add a shape by pressing the plus and just add a square. And go ahead and zoom in all the way. And then like make sure when it says 1.00 you go ahead and you just trim it. Now go ahead. Oh my god, I'm literally the CEO of Go Ahead. I'm going to cry. Okay. So basically just go on to matte mask and key and go on to radial wipe. Make the progress 360 and then add a keyframe, and then on your second keyframe make the progress 180. So it looks like that. And then go ahead and hit counterclockwise. Like that. Then copy my graph. Looks like this right now. And then go on to color and light, and then find hue shift, and then add a keyframe at the beginning and add one at the end, and set it to 360 degrees. Copy my graph, and then yeah. Oh, what happened? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening right now because it's not working apparently. So that's kind of annoying. I mean, it is working. You just can't really see it. So I guess I'm just going to set it to a certain color, like a black. I don't really know. It's not really working at the moment. Okay, there we go. So you can just set it to a color that isn't white. So it's like a rainbow right now. And then go ahead, add on another square. Zoom it in all the way. Trim it to where the end of your photo is. And then find radial wipe again. This is really annoying, and my voice is very annoying. Sorry about that. Make the progress 360. And then add 2 keyframes. But on the first one, make it 180 again. I think. I haven't done a radial wipe in forever, so. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then copy my graph. And then you can copy the hue effect that you did from this one, so you don't have to do it all over again. And then just go ahead and paste it onto this one right here, which I'm just going to make it the color I did before so you can see it change colors. And that's how you do the rainbow radial spin. Next, I'm going to show you how to do this like bouncy thing. I don't really know what to name it. So go on to move and transform, and then find stretch axis. And then make sure you're on the scale section, add 2 keyframes, and on the second one, set it to like 3.50. Copy your graph and then move your keyframe. Then go on to angle, add another 2 keyframes, but on the second one, make it so it's at like 250. I just want to make sure that looks good. It looks like this. So it's at like 250. I just want to make sure it's not too bouncy. Okay. And then go and see, I stopped myself from saying go ahead. Go on to stretch axis again, and then just do -2, or just like the smallest amount. Do like 27, and then copy my graph or whatever. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm just realizing that this is not the transition I was supposed to do. Just do like the same thing. Like 3.50, 2.50, whatever you did before. Do the same thing. because it's not going to make a difference because you're just going to be mostly focusing on the angle. So go ahead onto angle, add 2 keyframes, and on the beginning one, make it more than the one you did before. So make it like, let's say 350 this time. Looks like that. It's like a bounce thingy. It's like a really cool transition. I just never usually do it because it's hard for me. For today's video, and I just want to thank you guys for all your support and everything, because the world is honestly a very scary, crazy place right now with all the rioting and stuff going on. But I do want to let you know that I stand with you, and I stand with the movement. Black Lives Matter, and there's so many petitions and stuff that you can sign now to get justice for George Floyd and his family, so it can bring them peace. And yeah, so I will try to find some links to put down below so you can sign those petitions. And I love you all so much. And if you're going to go and protest, make sure to bring milk and masks and like water, just in case they tear gas you and stuff. And I just want to let you know that I love you all so much, and please stay safe. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.